India's growth is exponentially rising, and it becomes essential that the full potential of its digital capabilities are realized and explored.
डिजिटल इंडिया सिर्फ एक नाम नहीं है, ये देश के विकास का बहुत बड़ा विजन है.
Amidst this, Times Network brought forth a platform for harnessing digital transformation. WhatsApp presents India Digital Fest. Future Begins Here showcase the power of digital technology to shape the future. Through specially curated sessions attended by government leaders and industry experts, the event brought forth the digital ability to surpass human imagination. In this episode, Ravi Garg, Director Business Messaging India Meta, is in an exclusive conversation with Aisha Faridi, National Editor ET Now, on WhatsApp Business as an enabler for businesses across the country.
For all of us, our digital journey starts by getting a smartphone. And the first thing that any one of us does is download WhatsApp, right? It's actually as simple as just saying hi on your WhatsApp first. But I want you to talk about as to how WhatsApp is not just an app, but which is used to communicate with your friends and family, but it goes a way beyond that. And I want to focus on WhatsApp Business, for instance, which you head. What is WhatsApp Business?
And you're right? WhatsApp probably is part of every Indian's life today. Everybody who has a smartphone is on WhatsApp.
The first app that you download.
And people start the day. I with pride say that most people's morning starts with WhatsApp and their evening ends with WhatsApp before they go to sleep. So that's how WhatsApp is part of our life. As we were engaging with, and we all know that for last 10 years or more, WhatsApp was never available for business. It remained a personal platform for people to engage with people. We never opened it up for business. But when we were talking to users across the length and breadth of the country and globally, we realized that we can help people do way more on WhatsApp than what they're able to do today. In India, we talk of digital, and we've been talking about it for many years now. But the reality is that it's still not reached the length and breadth of the country. Very few people in India are able to use technology like websites or mobile apps. There's still tech fear. Those people are on WhatsApp. WhatsApp has really touched them. And we saw an opportunity here that, hey, the way we have brought people closer to people, can we bring people closer to business? The way you send a hi to a friend, can you send a hi to a business and get your job done? Whether you want to buy something, whether you want to raise a complaint, maybe you want to book a doctor's appointment, maybe you want to talk to a teacher in the school. Can we get those simple problems in everybody's life solved through just a simple hi on WhatsApp? And that's where this whole concept of WhatsApp Business emerged. And we have been on a journey over the last 4 years, and we have been evolving the platform to ensure that we can really impact people's life and help them do business and get things done with businesses. So that's WhatsApp Business for us.
But tell me, how far is WhatsApp's journey in connecting businesses? WhatsApp has already connected the world. It definitely has connected India and only brought people closer and just so simpler, right?
Yes.
But how far are you from achieving that dream of connecting India to businesses via WhatsApp?
It's been a journey, and I would definitely say we are not there yet, but we have really evolved immensely. A few years back, we about started the journey 3 to 4 years back. It was still a simple messaging layer where business was able to send a message to the users, and we realized it's not enough. So we evolved the platform. I think we showed somewhere during this session today how people can buy goods on WhatsApp. There's this whole experience where you can almost replicate the whole shopping experience on WhatsApp. We have features, and we are working with all the banks, where you can almost replicate the complete banking app on WhatsApp. I gave you example, Bangalore Metro. We have many examples where small businesses are using WhatsApp. So we are in a journey where while we are enhancing features, we are also learning and adding features to WhatsApp. I'll give you one example, part of this experience we are learning, right? When we started the journey, it was purely a text message, and people used to type and people used to engage. This was 4 years back. A large part of India, honestly, doesn't type. They just speak. Most of the India uses WhatsApp for voice bots. They don't talk, and specifically when you go to rural markets, they don't even know English. So talking English, typing English is just not possible. Now we have worked with some of our partners where you actually can engage with the business on WhatsApp with voice. You just record your message, it goes to the business, they hear your message, translate with the machine learning tools, they translate it into text, read out the information, send you a voice message back. And a person who doesn't know typing, who doesn't know English, can engage. So it's a journey. We are in that journey. I think we have evolved a lot, but it's probably a few years from today where we probably see WhatsApp in everybody's life, in every business's life there.
Yeah, and you know, you talked about voice note. This can really be a game changer and play a very, very critical role in connecting remote and rural India to the main cities. Are you already seeing that transition building up or happening?
Absolutely. I think, and I'm sure everybody in the room will agree, if India has to become a fighter in an economy and more, it's the small businesses which have to come online and start becoming bigger and bigger. I think while a lot on digital has happened, I think small businesses have somewhere got left behind for two reasons. One, they don't understand tech. Second, as it was expensive. It is expensive to build an app like every large business. I think that's where WhatsApp is really making a big difference to them. And I'll just maybe remind people in this room, most of us have forgotten, 2 years back when COVID hit and everything was shut, the only thing which saved a lot of small businesses was WhatsApp. I can share example of my condo. I'm sure it's the same experience all of you had. That like we are a apartment block of 500 families, and we have a small shop in the complex which was only allowed because vegetables, milks was allowed. That guy used to send a message on WhatsApp the day's produce, and people used to order on WhatsApp. Now that's what WhatsApp has done to small businesses. Where we are going is really giving them a much richer experience. You know, we have a small business app on the App Store or Play Store, which is free. People can download. It's similar to WhatsApp, but the difference there is we have enabled a lot of features for small businesses. People can really click photos in the shop and create a catalog. It's not just about typing names, it's just about creating a catalog. We are enabling payments on the shop, so he doesn't need to even wait to collect payments. We have now created a tool where it's not just about reaching my condo when the neighbor is there, he can actually reach across India, and he can run ads on Facebook and Instagram and get a message on his app and really translate that into a business there. I'll give you one example, and then you will understand what it has done. There is this whole artisan in Rajasthan, a small city called Nagaur. He makes Katputli. I'm sure people who have been to Rajasthan understand Katputli. And his whole business was tourists traveling to Rajasthan. When COVID hit, he was shut. He realized the power of small business. He created Katputlis and he started marketing on WhatsApp. And now, after 3 years, his business is across the country, not just Rajasthan. Wow. But that's what we can do with WhatsApp, and we are very committed to making small businesses on WhatsApp as the biggest opportunity for them.
That's awesome. But tell me, how commercially viable is it for small businesses? You said it's a free app, right?
It's a free today, so we don't charge anything to small businesses. And we intend to keep it free for a large part of it. We will come out with some enhanced features where if they want to grow and do something more, then maybe there may be small charge. But I can, at this stage, say it will definitely be far more valuable for him than really investing into an app and trying to market an app and getting an app downloaded. WhatsApp is an app on every phone. You don't need to invest in creating an app. Just use it to market your product.
The other thing I also wanted to understand is, much like small businesses, which are more product related, how does WhatsApp Business connect large businesses?
Yeah.
I mean, is it really as simple as downloading an app within your Play Store?
So for large businesses, I think the journey is slightly different because they have a lot of other platforms, right? They have their mobile app, they have their websites. So WhatsApp can't be an isolated, separate island in itself. It won't work. For large businesses, WhatsApp is probably a bridge to their current digital platforms. And we have a platform called WhatsApp Business Platform, where we have enabled APIs, which will plug into the large businesses' technical backend infrastructure. Whether it's their CRM engine, their marketing engines, their analytics engine, these APIs can easily plug in. And they can
Ravi, for the audience to understand this better, let's give an example. Okay. You don't have to name the brand, but...
Sure. No,
yeah.
I'll definitely give this example. So I'll give you an example of one of the largest banks in the country.
Sure.
They invested a lot in building their banking app, and every large customer has invested in a banking app. And when I met their CEO, their biggest challenge was that, hey, my app is not getting used. Not even 10% of my customers are using my app. My costs are not going down. People still call my call center. People still walk into my branches. I said, but why are you investing in building an app? Just use WhatsApp. We have your users on WhatsApp, and the same experience that you have on your app, we can replicate on WhatsApp. And we have tools where people can replicate that same experience on WhatsApp. So that same banking experience that they have built on their app, now they have replicated on WhatsApp, and their users have started engaging on WhatsApp. I'll give you one small more example. I was yesterday with a very mid-sized e-commerce company. I wouldn't say the largest, but decent-sized e-commerce companies. And they have grown their revenue by 10% just by extending the journey on WhatsApp. It's a very different cohort they've targeted on WhatsApp. They wanted to go to Bharat, and their core app was servicing India, and they created a separate category on WhatsApp, and they're now expanding and growing the business on WhatsApp. So that's how large businesses are using it, Aisha.
And similarly, I'm guessing for startups, it must be a big boon as well, right? Because you don't have to invest in building an app, invest in designing your own website. All you have to do is WhatsApp.
Absolutely. I can, without naming some of the, I can share that some of the unicorns that we know today of actually were born on WhatsApp. So some of the unicorns that people are very familiar with today, I can't name them, but actually were born on WhatsApp, where they first started engaging on WhatsApp, and they saw the market and they started building the app, and now they are bigger. I can say one thing, and I'm seeing this happening real today, but I think it will be way bigger. Startups will start their journey on WhatsApp. Today, the biggest, and this is not about startups that we know of, very tech-evolved startups, because when you talk of startups today, we are really talking of people who have technical backgrounds and they're creating a good technical product. But when I'm talking of startups, I'm talking of simple people sitting in this room, people, families, women sitting at home, women sitting at remote parts. Everybody has a brilliant idea, or some of them have really. You see the products, right? They make amazing achars, they make amazing cakes, but they're not able to leverage benefit of technology because one, they don't understand tech. Second, they don't have money to invest in tech. And if they invest in tech, where is the money to spend on marketing? With WhatsApp, you don't need to invest anything on tech. You just build your product and start marketing. I think we will probably make WhatsApp is the primary surface for any startup to come on the platform and grow their business. And we are seeing a lot of entrepreneurs coming on WhatsApp and building that.
Ravi, the other thing, you know, with so much digitization happening, and I was talking to a banker as well before you, how safe is my data? You know, I'm putting so much out there. They know what I want, what I spend on, what I eat, what I shop, what I buy, where I travel, all of it. I mean, I bet at WhatsApp that must be a key priority, right? Data protection.
Yeah. No, and we it's not just data; it's also user privacy.
Yeah.
And we have been very, very vocal and very, very upfront about that. Any conversation that happens on WhatsApp today, whether it's person to person or person to business, is 100% encrypted. WhatsApp Meta doesn't read that data, doesn't use that data, doesn't share that data. All the conversation, whether you do with a business or you do with an individual, is either between you or that other person, which is the business. So today, when you talk of data, the experience and the data storage and the usage is exactly similar on how you would do with their other platforms, whether it's their app or the website. That data is only sitting with the business that you are engaging with. Nobody else has access to that. So it's, in that sense, 100% secured. And we are ensuring that whole encryption and privacy is maintained as we are building this platform for businesses as well. I've said this before, I'll say this. For us, the user comes first, not the business. We are a user-first platform, so we'll always keep the user at the center, and we'll ensure that his privacy, his data, his needs come first before we enable for the businesses. So I can give you an assurance that your data is safe when you're engaging with businesses via WhatsApp.
But Ravi, what are the hindrances? Because as simple as it may be to download WhatsApp and interact with businesses and existing consumers, or for that matter with family and friends, mobile penetration in India is nowhere close to other developed economies like US or China for that matter.
Yeah.
Because the sole criteria of WhatsApp to grow business all depends on mobile penetration.
Yes. So Aisha, that's true. But I think India has probably one of the lowest data rates, and that's leading to the highest mobile penetration in the country. I think while you're right that mobile penetration in numbers is still not 100%, I would say if you talk of families, we are nearly there at 70-80% mobile penetration. So a mobile in the tier 2, tier 3, tier 4 towns is a home device, not an individual device as well. So while I, as a breadwinner of the home, may have a mobile device, my family, which is my wife, my kids, can use mobile there. And that's where, when we are thinking of WhatsApp and this journey, we're not just thinking of the person who has the mobile, we're also thinking of extending it to their families as well. And I'll give you one example why I say this is real. And again, I'll maybe use COVID example, but we were amazed by that. So when COVID shut, the biggest impact happened on kids and students, right? Schools shut everywhere. Laptop sale went up, smartphone sales went up, but it was only metros. What about the kids in rural villages and all that? And it was just one phone. Sometimes it was teacher phone, sometimes it was the family phone. We had a partner, Convegenius, who created a mobile solution for education on WhatsApp. What we learned, in villages, it was becoming a community engagement where there was one phone in the village, and every student in the village used to use that phone to engage with the school, because there was nothing else. So maybe it's a journey where mobile phones will evolve and penetration will happen, but I think there is an opportunity for us to really impact those people in rural markets and small towns, even with that limited mobile phone, and we are in that journey. Hopefully, India will grow in mobile phones and will bridge that gap which exists today as well.
Your campaign read, "Let's talk growth." I want to understand what's the rationale and the purpose of this campaign, and what is it that you at WhatsApp Business are hoping to achieve, as we're calling it, the next decade for India?
Absolutely. I think for large businesses, what we have seen is people have been able to penetrate a certain segment. Some biggest of the brands have been able to reach 100 million, 150 million. Many businesses are stuck at about 10, 20 million people as customers that they've been able to acquire. Where they struggle is to get to the next 100 million. That's where we as WhatsApp come into the play. We have those next 100 million and next 200 million people on the platform. And we are saying, hey, we can help you grow and acquire those customers. Use WhatsApp as your extension to your digital strategy. Build your experiences on WhatsApp, and we'll help you reach that next 100 million on WhatsApp. So that's real growth, where all these big businesses are really looking at extending to the next set of users, and WhatsApp can be that bridge. For small businesses, it is almost 0 or 1 to 100 that we are on the journey, where we are saying, hey, come on WhatsApp, and you have unlimited potential to grow. It's not just your neighborhood. We'll expand the whole country for you. We are really making it very real for SMBs. We are going out and teaching small businesses in markets how to use WhatsApp and how to grow the business on the platform. So that's where we are investing and talking growth for all the businesses.
Thank you, Ravi. Always a pleasure speaking.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.